Alrighty everyone, let's take a look at another knitting needle organization video. I have a lot of needles. And they were so overdue for an organization. They were just kind of all shoved in a drawer, shoved in a box, and all mixed up. So today let's take a look at all of my circular needles and see if I can get everything organized there. Then let's get all these AliExpress needles. See, and these were a strange numbering. I'm not sure how the size is. I think some of them I reworked with, I've got one missing. I don't know where that needle is. So I just want to get these in order of size. And the smaller the number, the larger the needle size with these. And I'm missing this one. Hopefully it will appear in, I don't think it's in this pile. It might be in a project someplace that I've long forgotten. I might find this one later, hopefully. Some of this I'm going to speed through some of this because you're probably not going to want to watch me thinking through every single packet of needles I have. And as you can see, there's a lot. So these I seldom use, although I don't really like the cable. But they're a good emergency backup needle. So now I think I might want to arrange these by ones I like and use more often, and those I use less often. So it kind of makes sense for a way of organizing them, you think? So I'll admit, some of these I bought, like these. It was at a surplus store in Maine that we used to shop at, and they had a lot of these needles on for $1. So I bought them. And I don't really like the cables on them, but they're good for an emergency backup. So again, more 2 1/4. So I do have more sock backup needles when emergencies come up and I need more sock needles, which happens. 2 1/4. Maybe I'll put those with my sock needles. And these ones I don't use, I've only used them once. So let's pop those in a bag. If nothing else, I'll get these sort of semi-organized and into some kind of little categories. And again, I think I will keep them just in a box of some sort. These might just have to go loose in a box. I bought these years ago because I just thought they were so pretty. And I never used them. 4mm, US 6. I don't use them. But I just thought they were so pretty. I'll keep them for the time being. At least I think I'm going to put this aside. I'll come to the crochet hooks. Oops, found an extra DPN. And another one. A hair thing. Oh, you never know what you're going to find in here. I will come back to the crochet hooks after, and just some of this other miscellaneous stuff. Yeah, we'll come back to those. These are crochet hook packets. Let's pop these back in with the rest of the DPNs. Keep them all together. Okay, so let's put this aside for a bit. And let's see what we've got here. Besides too much of everything. I think I will keep the sock needles together and the rest. So anything that's 1 1/4, or sorry, 2 1/4, 2.25. I also have a bunch of 2.5. When I originally started knitting, I knit on 2.5. And then as my tension adjusted, I needed to go down to 2.25. That's this one. I just remember because this is the only one that had the black cable. It's the only reason I know that that lives in here. Is it 2 point? Yeah, it's a 2.5. I will be happy once my thumb is a little more healed. That's 2.5. Let's just move these guys aside. So the larger ones. That's 2 1/4. That's 2 1/4. Whoops, those go with the other ones I like less. Um, 2.5, 4 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 4, 2.5, 2.5, 4.5, 3.75. 2.75. And I bought this 9-inch circular a while back in a 2.25. One day I am going to, in the new year, that's my goal, is to practice using this itty bitty little needle. 2.25. 2.75, that's in the wrong pile. Oops. Okay. This is in my, the sort of shorty Halloween socks. That needle is in there. And do I have all of my other? Oh, I don't have that one. Oh. Don't know where this one is. Might have to hunt for that one. Have to find this other one. I think. Oh, that's why. There's 2 in here. That's why. So they're both the same. I'll separate those out. So that one's okay. These guys are okay. And I believe that's this one. So it's 2.25. That's him. I thought that was this guy. Let's do one more time. Oh, here's another. I found the other AliExpress needle. Let's put him here for a second. Separate these out and get them into their proper. There's one. Alrighty. These are on my 2.25. Let's put these all, put them in this tealy blue container. See, they had a sale. I bought a whole bunch of these guys when they were on sale. Sometimes I'm such a sucker for a sale. $1 for a set of circular knitting needles. I was just starting to do a lot more knitting at that time, and I bought them up. Did I keep the empty packet out, or is it in here? There we go, got that full set all put together. Now, let's get these guys all assembled. These were all 2.25, weren't they? Or 2.5, I should say. Do I have enough needles to even go into these? Okay, is that a 2.5? I think so. Now, are they all the same 40-inch? Okay, they're all the same length. Oops. I'm thinking that these two are the other 2.5s. Okay, let's put all the 2.5s together. So I'm making an avalanche. 2.5s are ones I frequently will use for stranded color work when I'm doing socks. So let's keep those, yeah, 2.5. No, hold on, that's 3mm. That's the wrong one. That's 2.5mm. Okay, let's keep these all together. Four millimeter, 3mm, another 4mm. Where was this at one point? Temperature scarf. I finished that about 3 years ago. I can probably take that little tag out of there. I don't think I have enough knitting needles to match with the what I have here. Okay. Actually, one of these I think 3mm is in another project right now. That's in my Advent scarf. And no, it's not. I don't know where this one is. It might be one of these guys. Okay. Three and a quarter millimeters. None of these are 3 1/4. Arg. I don't have 3mm. And this is probably the 3mm. Is it written on here? It probably is, but I probably can't read it. US number 2, 3mm. Yes, that's you. You have to be a little bit more diligent about putting needles back where they belong and marking when I take them out where it went. What other project do I have on the go? I'm missing, I don't know where that one is. One of these is missing. Anyway, Let's see if I can figure out what this size is. Oh goodness, I cannot read that. No. No. 4mm. US 6. Put that in here. And who is this? What size is this one? Yeah, it's probably also 4.5mm. I don't have a 4.5mm open. Okay, so I got 2 empty packets and one. The 4.5mm. Is this 4.5? 275. I know these aren't these guys, so we'll put these aside. Um, 5mm, 5mm, 5mm. You can go back over there. 4mm and 4.5. 6. I'm wondering if I'm going to at some point locate the missing needles. That's a short needle. Does that belong in here? Yeah, 30 centimeters. That's probably right. I'm doing a lot of mumbling to myself here, aren't I, guys? So now, is this actually 4.5 in here? Or did I mess that up? You guys probably can't see any of this on here. Yeah, that's definitely 4.5. So get my chowders together. I'll keep my addies together. You're gonna notice a trend, which are my favorite needles, don't you? Okay. Three and a half millimeter and a 4mm. Now, what did I say this one was? Oh my goodness. My eyes are not good enough to read these things. Am I reading the wrong end? Yeah, it's got to be the 3.5. And I don't know where this needle is. I don't know. Wait, which? No, I'm not. Noisy car backfiring down the road. 3mm, 3.5. I keep this one aside. I don't know where that one goes. 5mm, 6mm. Should also do an inventory of what on earth I have. I gotta find somebody to live in here. Probably will label these sooner rather than later so I know what's what. The pink ones are my lesser favorite ones. This actually, let's swap these out, put these in pink, not black. So those are my 2.5mm. These are my soft ones, aren't they? There they are. Good grief, Karen. 2.5. Or is that all my... I'm going to have to label these because I'm having trouble keeping track of who's where and who's what. There's my 2.25, all my 2.25s, my 2.5, yeah, all my 2.5mm. These are all of my larger, bigger than 2.25 Chogus. These are all of my Addies that are in 3mm and up. These are all of my double points. These are all of my bamboo double points that I'm not a huge fan of and might be gifting. These are just a bunch of random needles that I'm not a huge fan of, but I have them, so these might get culled out, and these might, all the pink ones, these 3 pink ones might get culled out. But for now, there's all my circulars and straights, or circular and double point knitting needles. I got a ton of knitting needles. Next thing I probably should do is try to get them inventoried on Ravelry so I know what brands of what sizes of everything I have. So now I need a little container, a box of some sort to keep these in, and I'm going to come back with a sequel and do the crochet hooks in another video because this video is probably way too long already. Thanks for watching. And there we have all my circulars all corralled together, but I do think I'm going to have to go back through them because I think I have one circular needle in one size and a package in a different size that's empty. So I might have to go back through everything and see where I messed up because I've got a mismatch at the end. One package, one circular needle, and they're not the same. So I will be going back through all of them and see where I goofed up. See who's in the wrong bag, who got tucked into the wrong bag. Alrighty, thanks for watching.